Hi friends, I'm back. Today I'm not going to be reading a book, I'm actually going to be doing a writing lesson. So we're going to use the plan that I had you guys do yesterday for what is your favorite specials, art or PE, your opinion writing, and we're going to take that plan and we're going to put it into an essay. Now I know you guys have written a lot of essays before, and some of you might have even wanted to just jump into it yesterday after the plan, but I really want you to go slow with this. And I want you to make sure you're doing only the stages that I tell you to do for that day. Sorry, my dog needs to go out. The reason why I want to do that is because I really want to focus on not just getting out your writing, but the whole process of writing and making sure that we're really just intentional with each process so we can kind of expand on it and add a little bit more detail and do our best. So please just stay with me and do it step by step for each assignment. And so I'm not giving you a whole lot of it each day. Today was just the plan. Yesterday, was just the plan. Today, now you're actually going to start your essay. In Google Docs, I also attached a form, essay writing format form. And that is it's taken from our anchor chart we made in our classroom of all the steps of writing an essay. And I typed it into a document because obviously we're not in the classroom, so you can use that for an example to make sure that you are writing your essay in the correct order and format. So that's what our focus is today, is to start that. So you should have printed off your plan for your essay. If you do not have a printer at home, if you have it up on your computer screen to refer to, that works too. It's kind of helpful to have it printed if you can though, because you can kind of check off when you've done each step. So you have a topic sentence, and I should have written notes in there if I needed you to kind of fix or change anything on here. And if I did write notes in there, I hope that you went in and kind of added or changed things. But if you did not have a topic sentence, I did ask you to write one because I want to make sure I check that to make sure it follows the format of a topic sentence. So you're going to get out your journal I gave you, or a journal you're using at home. Any journals works. If you just have regular sheets of lined paper, that works as well. So you will get those out and we will get started. So let's make sure that we remember exactly how our paper should be set up. So we always write the date in the top right-hand corner, April 1st, 2020. And after the date in the top right-hand corner, we always come back to the left side of the paper to start. We always write from left to right and then return sweep when we've gone all the way over. So the most important thing to remember is you always start with your topic sentence. And when you're writing a topic sentence, you have to indent. So indenting is starting all the way over at the left and then going in about 5 finger spaces. And when I say finger spaces, it's really 2 together because that's a space between words. Should be 2 fingers together. So take your 2 fingers, put them together, about 5 of those spaces in is a good indentation. So you will indent and then start writing your topic sentence. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you always start your sentences with a capital letter. PE is, I'm writing my topic sentence, is definitely my favorite specials. PE is definitely my favorite specials. So that's what I have for my topic sentence. So we're going to do what I've taught you guys before in the classroom. You may have forgotten, I'm not sure, we'll see. After you write your topic sentence, you're going to take out a green crayon or colored pencil, and you're going to underline the topic sentence in green. The green indicates topic sentence. So you will go back and check, make sure you indented, make sure there's a capital, and you're going to underline your whole topic sentence in green. So that shows topic, and you can even look at your format, essay writing format, and say, okay, I got my topic sentence in there. And it does say be sure to indent, so always check for that indentation. The next step for when you're writing an essay is to start with your first big idea, and you always have to include a transition word. Now, because it's your first big idea, transition words, some examples might be first of all, to begin with, to start with. I chose to begin, so my first big idea, I put to begin comma, in PE, we play fun games. End it with a period. So that is my first big idea. I have my transition word to begin, and then I put what my big idea was or is. In PE, we play fun games. So then you're going to take your red crayon or colored pencil and you're going to underline your big idea in red. So I'm going to underline my big idea in red. And if you look at your essay writing, format, you have topic sentence, first big idea with a transition word. The next thing you write are your details. And if you look at the format, it says add in, and after each big idea, it says the same thing, because details are the same thing. You're just adding in details or examples that kind of describe your big idea. And I want you to make sure you're using vivid vocabulary. You're trying to show me, paint a picture for me, not tell me. Opinion writing is much harder to do vivid vocabulary and painting a picture than descriptive writing. So our kind of vocabulary might be, in our vividness in opinion writing, could be just giving more details in there. Not necessarily, you can't do that great of a job painting a picture like we could do with descriptive writing. So don't worry about that part, but just trying to get in a little bit more examples and details, and that will help cover that portion of it. So I'm going to look at my details, and I also want to challenge you. A lot of times we always write one detail to match a big idea. I'm challenging you to write 2 detail sentences for each big idea. We are getting close to 3rd grade. I'm trying to expand our writing a little bit and just challenge you to just work a little bit harder to get there. So I am challenging you to do 2 detail sentences for each big idea. So I'm going to take a look at what my details are. Okay, for one of my details, I put soccer as one of the games. So, one game is soccer, period. Okay, I start my sentence with a capital, and then I gave my detail, one game is soccer, end it with a period. Now, when you write your detail sentences, you underline those with yellow. I did not have a yellow marker, so I grabbed an orange. I'd like you to make sure you're underlining in yellow to make sure we're just staying consistent with what colors match each part of the essay. So this should be underlined in yellow, and this indicates that's a detail sentence. One game is soccer. My next detail, I put bowling. You can start with the capital. We also bowl, period. Okay, and I'm going to underline that also in yellow, which mine is orange, but you would also underline that in yellow. And here are my 2 detail sentences to match my big idea. Now, I'm not going to model for you the entire essay and go through each big idea in details. I'm just doing the first portion of it because of time, and you really don't need it. And in class, I never go that far anyway with my examples. I just give you the basic beginning of the essay format, and then I want you to continue from there. Now, what I want to talk about with this one is detail sentences are something we're going to come back and take a look at for the next lesson. Today, I want you just to get your essay out there and started and written. And I want you to follow the format. Topic sentence, first big idea, 2 detail sentences. The next stage in the essay format is second big idea with a transition word. Then you'll do detail sentences. Then third big idea. Then you'll do detail sentences. And then conclusion sentence. So I'm going to stop at this today because this was just get your essay out there, get the format written, and then my next lesson is going to be on revising, which is a step we do before we edit, before we do cups. And I haven't taught a whole lot of that yet, just a little bit before we left on break, but I'm going to go into that next. So right now, I just want you to make sure you have your essay, your plan for your essay out, and get started on getting your essay written. See you next time.